Hi, I'm Kevin Valbanesi, and you're watching I Drink That. Today we're making what's arguably the most forward or direct cocktail in my arsenal. It's not an innuendo, it's not a double entendre, it's the cocktail equivalent of walking up to somebody and saying, "Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?" I mean, it's literally like that to the point. The title says it all. Today we're making a between the sheets. Yeah. So first things first, I've got a glass filled with ice. I'm gonna put that aside, just keep it nice and chilled. I've also got my shaker preloaded with ice over here because this drink is shaken, not stirred. And thankfully for us, the recipe is pretty easy. It's 3 equal parts of the various ingredients I have here, and then just a little bit of a splash of lemon on the side. So I'm gonna start with 1 ounce of this delicious Mauritian rum. It's a beautiful white rum made from sugar cane. So we'll get that in. We'll follow that up with a little bit of brandy, because this is already a very, very French cocktail in both attitude and execution. Bit of our Napoleon for all my committed Bonapartists out there. And we're gonna finish that up with one of my personal favorites, a bit of Cointreau. 1 ounce to be specific, because you know, equal parts are equal. And then finally, we're just gonna follow that up with about a teaspoon or 2 of lemon juice. We'll just squeeze that out and over. There's 1. Let's see if we can squeeze out 2, and oh, he does it. He does it, all right. So we got everything we need in there, which means we get to proceed to my favorite part. Gonna pop our lid on top, seal it up. Et maintenant, on secoue. Gotta be like a machine gun, man. Okay, that's probably shaken enough. So we're going to give it a little tap on the side, pop the lid off. We'll get our glass, which I've already filled with ice. Gonna pop our handy dandy strainer on top. And now we're gonna pour pure l'amour right in. Ça c'est sûr, c'est sexy. And that, my nymphomaniac friends, is a between the sheets. So one thing I really need to establish in this particular taste test is whether or not this cocktail counts as an aphrodisiac or not. Now, for me, a good cocktail, well made, will always be impressive to a date, but a great cocktail, that makes magic. And hopefully I've made magic and not pets de merde. So, without further ado, let's find out. Okay, well, that's a very boozy cocktail. It's about as to the point as a drink called a between the sheets would be. Mixing rum and brandy would do that also, because very strong on their own. You add the Cointreau in and you've got a bit of a wallop in a glass. So I maybe wouldn't use this as an aphrodisiac. That's extremely irresponsible. But I would say this is something I would maybe consider drinking right before a particularly nerve-wracking date. This will certainly take the edge off, hopefully give you a little bit of liquid courage. Not that I would advise you to do that, even though I probably will. Yeah, I don't know. I think in that super specific, slightly irresponsible situation, I would have to say, yeah, I drink that. I could only drink one of those. Oh my God, that's boozy.